A high-stakes Sunday night football clash on November 23, 2025, saw the Los Angeles Rams dominate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a decisive 34-7 victory at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. However, the game's outcome was dramatically overshadowed by a significant left shoulder injury sustained by Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield. Mayfield's exit from the game in the second half, after attempting to play through an initial sprain, has cast a long shadow over Tampa Bay's playoff aspirations, according to multiple sports reports. This event has triggered a surge in online searches for Buccaneers vs. Rams and Baker Mayfield injury, reflecting the immediate and widespread concern among fans and analysts. The injury to their starting quarterback, coupled with a decisive loss, places the Buccaneers' hold on the NFC South lead in jeopardy and forces a critical re-evaluation of their path forward in a tightly contested season, as noted by sports commentators. The severity of Mayfield's injury, which will be determined by an MRI, could significantly alter the landscape of the NFC playoff race, making this game a pivotal moment for both teams involved. The immediate trigger for this trending topic was not just the lopsided score, but the visual of Mayfield struggling and ultimately being sidelined. This incident has ignited discussions across sports media and social platforms about the Buccaneers' resilience, the depth of their roster, and the potential impact on their playoff seeding. For the Rams, the victory further solidified their impressive run, marking their sixth straight win and positioning them as a formidable force in the NFC, according to team statements. The contrast between the Rams' surging momentum and the Buccaneers' sudden uncertainty is a key reason why this game continues to dominate sports headlines. The sequence of events leading to Baker Mayfield's injury began in the second quarter of the primetime matchup. After throwing a 14-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Tez Johnson, Mayfield was observed holding his left, non-throwing shoulder, indicating the initial sprain, as reported by ESPN. Despite the discomfort, he returned to the field, attempting to play through the injury, a testament to his competitive spirit. However, the situation worsened just before halftime. On a Hail Mary attempt, Mayfield aggravated the sprain, throwing an interception to Rams defensive back Emmanuel Forbes Jr. to end the half, according to game recaps. At halftime, with the Buccaneers already trailing significantly, Mayfield was officially ruled out for the remainder of the game. His stat line for the night reflected his struggles: 9 of 19 passing for 41 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and 19 rushing yards, as confirmed by official game statistics. His departure forced backup quarterback Teddy Bridgewater into action. Bridgewater, who had reportedly flown into Los Angeles the morning of the game after attending a funeral, completed 8 of 15 passes for 62 yards in relief, according to news sources. The fact that it was his non-throwing shoulder offers some relief, but any shoulder injury for a quarterback is a serious concern. The immediate focus now centers on the results of the MRI Mayfield is scheduled to undergo on Monday, which will determine the extent of the damage and his potential recovery timeline, a critical factor for the Buccaneers' season. While the Buccaneers grappled with their quarterback's health, the Los Angeles Rams delivered a dominant performance that underscored their rising status in the NFC. The Rams established control early, building a commanding 31-7 lead by halftime, a score that effectively put the game out of reach for Tampa Bay, according to Fox Sports. Quarterback Matthew Stafford led the Rams' offense with efficiency, capitalizing on the Buccaneers' struggles and the disruption caused by Mayfield's injury. The Rams' defense also played a pivotal role, pressing Mayfield and contributing to his difficult outing, including the interception by Emmanuel Forbes Jr. that further highlighted their defensive prowess. This victory marked the Rams' sixth consecutive win, a streak that has propelled them to the top tier of the NFC standings, as reported by TheRams.com. Their consistent performance has not only improved their playoff seeding but also significantly boosted their Super Bowl odds, according to sports analysts. The game at SoFi Stadium showcased a Rams team firing on all cylinders, demonstrating a balanced attack on both offense and defense. This dominant display against a playoff-contending Buccaneers squad sends a clear message to the rest of the league about the Rams' championship aspirations and their current form as one of the NFC's most formidable teams, according to post-game analyses. The Rams' ability to maintain this high level of play over multiple weeks suggests a team peaking at the right time, making them a significant threat as the playoffs approach. The injury to Baker Mayfield exacerbates an already challenging situation for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have been battling a string of key player injuries throughout the season. Prominent offensive weapons like wide receiver Mike Evans and running back Bucky Irving were already sidelined, further depleting the team's depth and offensive firepower, according to reports from WPXI. With Mayfield's status now uncertain, the Buccaneers face a critical juncture in their season. Currently holding a 6-5 record, they are clinging to first place in the NFC South, a division known for its tight races. However, the road ahead is fraught with challenges, including a tough schedule that features two crucial games against the Carolina Panthers in the final 3 weeks of the season, as highlighted by ESPN. If Mayfield is forced to miss significant time, backup Teddy Bridgewater will be thrust into the starting role for these critical matchups. The performance of Bridgewater and the team's ability to adapt without their starting quarterback could ultimately determine whether the Buccaneers can maintain their divisional lead and secure a playoff berth, according to sports analysts. The pressure on head coach Todd Bowles to navigate these significant personnel setbacks and keep their postseason hopes alive is immense. His leadership and strategic adjustments will be under intense scrutiny as the team prepares for the remainder of their schedule, with every game now carrying heightened importance for their playoff aspirations. The combination of a lopsided primetime loss, a star quarterback's injury, and significant playoff ramifications has made the Buccaneers vs. Rams game one of the most discussed NFL stories of the week. Fan and media reactions have been intense, with widespread speculation about Mayfield's recovery timeline and the Buccaneers' ability to contend without him, as observed across sports media platforms. Searches for, "Is Baker Mayfield hurt?" and "What happened to Baker Mayfield?" surged immediately after the game, reflecting the public's concern and the critical nature of a quarterback's health in the NFL. The unexpected entry of Teddy Bridgewater into such a high-pressure situation has also put his performance under the microscope, with many questioning if he can lead the team effectively should Mayfield be out for an extended period. Meanwhile, the Rams' dominant victory has cemented their narrative as a legitimate Super Bowl contender, shifting focus to their impressive winning streak and their potential to secure a top seed in the NFC playoffs. The coming days will be crucial for the Buccaneers as they await the MRI results for Mayfield and formulate a plan for their upcoming games. The urgency for Tampa Bay is palpable, as every remaining game holds significant weight for their postseason aspirations. The outcome of this injury could redefine the Buccaneers' season and significantly impact the playoff picture in the NFC, making this a developing story with major implications for the league, according to various sports analyses.